YouTube family, what is happening? It's Olu back at it again with another video. This video here is really to show you guys the power of having automation in your business and how AI systems can help you and your team focus on the high level tasks and really lock in and get focused on deals so y'all aren't bogged down with the lower level work that is required in order to make sales, marketing, deals get locked up, deals closed, all of that good stuff. So real quick in this video, we're going to be diving into a lot of these text bot updates. As you can see, there's a quick overview on the screen of some of the stuff that we're going to be going through. We're going to be talking about the AI text bots in action with live leads, live agents, actually. Watching those appointments be qualified, appointments set, some of the things to actually look out for to make sure that you have the best results. We're going to be talking about some of the new features, of course, the main problem it solves, and how we can customize it actually too, because that's a question I've been getting. So I'm super excited, pumped to show you guys this and how it's been, helping our business out, helping, other people on the system, and how it might be able to help you too if it's a good fit. Again, I don't want people to think that AI is some magic pill that's going to go out here and lock up the deals for you and do all the work for you, and you won't ever have to log into your system and do anything. We're not there yet. Okay. We're just not there yet. What this is to do is to allow you to basically be as competitive as anyone else in the game without having a huge team, without having to scale, without having to have, all these people that you have to manage, which just becomes, another distraction from what you're supposed to be doing, which is closing deals. The system is meant to be very straightforward and easy after a setup call or two to get you launched, so you can get out there and get to work. Not something that you're going to have to spend a ton of time on perfecting. We've, done hundreds, thousands of tests to see how this can work and see how it actually works live with real people and real leads. So it's something that's tested and proven. And I'm just here to show you guys here today some of the results and some of the things we're doing because of what we're seeing. All right. So first things first, let's see this thing in action. What does this look like? So what I'm going to show you guys actually is a couple of conversations. One is a conversation in a client account with an agent actually that responded to a drip campaign, and the bot jumps in and starts qualifying them and books an appointment. I'm also going to show you one from my account because I actually wholesale and do real estate investing as well. So I'm actually going to show you a lead that it qualified in my account as well, which I can show you more details because it's not someone else's lead. So I'm a little bit, more okay to share it. All right. So got to blur some stuff because YouTube will ban my video if I show people's personal info, of course, which is fair. So I can't show everything, but let's dive right in. So what is happening here is this client took a list of agents that they had. They had specific addresses for these agents that they were reaching out about to make an offer, and see if they're a good fit to work together, right? And so they added them to a drip campaign. And as you can see, this is the first text that went out all this month. Hey, is this property still available? Reply no to unsubscribe. Thanks, company name. It follows up again a couple days later, just saying, hey, we found this home on Zillow. Are you the agent for 123 Main Street? Okay. So what happened here, undefined, when they first uploaded the list and sent out the campaign, the address wasn't in the right field. Okay. So that's an important thing, is making sure you upload your addresses to the property address field so that it's texting the right thing, which we show you how to do, and then launch the campaign. And the agent actually ends up responding to this follow-up text with the address in it. Hello, yes, I am. Do you have any questions about it? Right? That's at 9:40 in the morning on the 26th. And then boom, the AI bot responds instantly. We can customize how fast it responds. It can respond in a minute, after 2 minutes. It could keep responding instantly like this. And that's one of the powerful problems that this solves, is how do you respond if you're sending out campaigns? How do you respond to all the leads that might be replying to you or texting you back or responding to your drip campaigns, your follow-up messages, your offers? How do you respond to them all in a timely manner, right? You can't hire enough people to do that, right? So what AI does is it jumps in here. We train it on how, specifically your campaigns are going to be run so that it can qualify these people and push them to whatever direction we need them to be. Most likely it's an appointment. We can have more or less qualifying features that it goes through. We can have its intent be changed. We can have it make an offer, all different sorts of stuff. Okay. And so how this conversation continues on is just, hey, absolutely. You open to working with investors on your deals. She says, yes. Are you talking about a subject to purchase? Okay, so a lot of people are making subject to creative offers. So she's already hit. The bot is still responding and says, great. What does your seller need to get a deal done? This will help us ensure we meet their expectations. And she's like, again, hey, we talking about a cash offer or subject to? And the bot literally catches this. You can see this is all in the same time. I don't have any humans that could respond this fast. And it literally just says, yes, we're flexible. It could be either side, depending on the specifics of the deal. And it literally kind of picks up, hey, I think, maybe she is leaning more towards cash, it sounds like. And it says, would a cash offer be preferable for your seller? And she says, yes. So it's literally kind of reading the room. It's reading between the lines, which is great. And it's responding instantly. And it's doing this with multiple leads at a time, which I'll show you in a quick second. It says, that's great to hear. Cash offers can certainly expedite the process. If you're comfortable, I'd love to set up a call with our acquisition specialist to talk about it further. She says yes. She probably realizes, oh, this is about it at this point. But either way, she wants to get a deal done and she's responding. It's literally sends her some real open times on the calendar that she can talk to the team at. She sends one. It confirms it. She says, oh, wait, I saw it's Eastern. Actually, let me change the time. And it says, okay, we've got you booked here for that time. And then it literally goes ahead and, as you can see right here, books an appointment with the team for this agent. And then it goes ahead and updates the opportunity in both pipelines. So it updates the status. It marks it as 1 in the AI text response pipeline, which is one of the awesome new features I get to tell you about. So as you can see, guys, that's kind of how it works with an agent, a real estate agent that has a property that's listed. So what is the power of this? Not only can we send out an LOI blast to these agents, we can now add them to a drip campaign. We can have the AI bot start texting them and qualifying them. And literally, as you can see here, without anyone on the team, on this client's team, jumping in and responding to this lead, it went ahead and booked an appointment that they can now go and talk to that agent about the seller's property and structure some sort of cash or maybe even creative deal. Sounds like she's heard it. Maybe they didn't do a good job of explaining it. That possibility is still there. So that's the power of this. And it's doing this with a bunch of leads all at the same time. But before I dive too deep into that, I want to show you guys real quick this other lead that I have here. And I think I still am going to go ahead and need to blur. All right. So, oh, dang it. Like blurred my background too. Oops. All good. But as you can see here, this is a guy, Willie, who's a real seller. And we put him in a drip campaign. As you can see, he's getting texted February 13th, February 14th, February 16th, February 19th, and he's not responding. We added him to the reactivation campaign to try to get a response out of this guy. We added a few other people at the same time, so there was more than just Willie. So it was more than just Willie that got put into this drip campaign. There's multiple sellers all getting texted. I blurred this out because his address is in there. I don't want YouTube to ban my video because his address is there. It's just texting him something along the lines of, hey, we saw this property. Would you be interested in selling it? Or we just sold a property. We want to buy some more. Would you be interested in selling this one? Okay, here's some other examples of the texts that are going out. And finally, he says, yes, it's for sale, $550,000. And you can see the bot jump in and start responding to him. When are you looking to close by? when it sells, right? It's ready at any time, Willie says. Cool. And the bot is literally qualifying him, literally trying to figure out, okay, what's the situation? What as you look in the cell, what's the condition? What do you need in your pocket? And then it goes right to booking an appointment. What happens here is there is no appointments open for this specific day of the week. And so it's telling them, hey, there's no appointments booked. And after the second time, it just says, hey, we'll arrange a call with your acquisition specialist. I happen to be looking at the system at this exact time. And I said, you know what? I can make time at 3 today to talk to this guy. He seems pretty motivated based on how fast he's responding, even if it is a 9 out of 10. And he's asking a pretty high price. So I say, 3 o'clock, and we lock in the appointment. This is before the AI pipeline was actually created. That was literally a new update, but it literally still books an appointment, and he gets these reminders up until the time of our appointment and when we had the conversation. It didn't end up being a good deal, but that is literally the power of this system right here in terms of how it can qualify on autopilot while your team is out doing other things. And even if there's a situation where, maybe there's no open appointments on your calendar that day, or, the seller is asking a high price or something like that. We've now added new features in here that allow us to push these people into different pipelines so you can just jump in and see everything automatically. So the power is that this is literally doing the work of multiple people at the same time. You couldn't hire enough VAs to actually, respond and handle your campaigns like this if you're doing, text outreach or agent outreach, things along those lines. Literally, when I say the work of a VA, I mean the work of a VA. As soon as you start one of these campaigns and the AI tag is on one of these leads and they start responding, it's going to categorize them here into this pipeline. Hey, they're responding. Okay. If they start answering qualifying questions and engage the appointment booking bot, meaning, hey, this person is probably a lead, we need to get on the phone with them, it's going to put them right here if they don't book an appointment, appointment booking bot engaged before they book an appointment. If they actually end up booking an appointment, they'll get categorized right here. Now, mind you, we've been running this system with this client for a while, so they have way more appointments than this booked, but we just launched this pipeline that does the work of a VA, automatically categorizing these into pipelines within the past couple of days or week or so. And they already have 4 people that have auto booked an appointment. Okay. And they have another 17 leads over here in this pipeline, and leads go here. Once they get past the appointment booking bot engagement and the bot is now trying to book an appointment, if there's no open time or if the person just happens to not respond at that point, they will get put here saying, hey, this is a qualified person that we need to talk to. They just didn't finish booking an appointment. Go call them. And so from the leads they've talked to, they have 21 out of the 2,100 people here that were in these drip campaigns with the bot that are responding. They could have said anything. We have 21 people here that are potential leads that could get a deal done, that the bot was talking to and getting to the point of potentially booking an appointment. Well, that's powerful. Not only now do we have the bot responding and qualifying these people, but it's categorizing them in our pipeline so that when you come in the system, you're not looking at, just all your conversations or all your contacts filtered by tag or anything like that. You have everybody in a board automatically filtered by how they're responding and what they're saying on autopilot. So you just come in, your team comes in, and they see the people here that they need to go follow up with or, attend the appointment for. That's really powerful in terms of allowing your team to scale and really focus on the higher level tasks instead of moving people around the system. It makes all that stuff easy. And to take it up a notch, because sometimes you're like, hey, well, maybe I don't want it to necessarily go and ask this person about, the condition 1 to 10. Their 1 to 10 is my, negative 10 to 1. All right. So we got different definitions of these things. So what could you go and do to allow you to customize this? And what you can actually do in our system is go to the custom values, settings, custom values, and you can see here the goal of the bot. You can see some of the questions it's going to ask, and you can actually customize these so that, it's asking different things. So instead of this, if I wanted it to ask for photos, I could literally, hey, do you have a link to some photos? If not, could you get one? And you could literally change it and update it. And now the bot is going to try to ask for some pictures or something along those lines once it hits that stage of the conversation. That's how you can customize it. Those are some of the real live results that I wanted to quickly show you in this short video of the way it's having conversations, how it's literally automatically booking people's appointments and now putting them into whatever pipeline we need necessary, how it solves major problems for your business, and how you can easily customize it to change for the different type of campaign you're sending out. We even have people that we've created custom bots for. So not only do you get a seller bot, a buyer bot, a wrap buyer bot if you're doing a lot of wraps and creative deals, and an agent bot, but you could get something like a multifamily bot or a custom agent bot that also makes an offer. Those are the cool things we can do and the cool ways that we're using it in our business and in other people's businesses. If you have any questions about this or how you might be able to implement something like this, just book a call with me at reiunlock.com/contact. And please like and subscribe if you like content like this so that I know this is valuable, good stuff, and I can keep producing more of it. Awesome. I appreciate you guys. Have a blessed one. Peace.